So, my wife and I were having a discussion today, and I described to her kind of what was going on in my life. She knows every part of me. Um, yeah, so I had bariatric surgery in January, and I've been doing good. Man, I've been losing weight. Everything's going good. There's some other stuff that's popping up. Like I've hit a plateau. I haven't been able to drop below 380 pounds. There's some changes in my behavior, and there's some changes in my medication. Obviously, there's some changes in my medication and diet. So, what was working before necessarily isn't working now. I've hit a plateau. You heard me say it. I am stuck between 380 and 390 pounds. Now, my goal, mind you, is 250 pounds. I, I'm here to tell you, I will hit it 100% of the time. There's no doubt in my mind I will reach my goal, I will obtain that goal, and I will conquer everything that comes before it. It brings up an interesting point, though, right? So we cruise along in life in two-wheel drive and our fancy little cars and fancy little sport tires. Every once in a while, we just need to let go and kick in the four-wheel drive. Now, most everybody that listens to this at some point in time has pulled out the redneck side and done a little dirt bogging. Okay, I'm here to tell you, two-wheel drive is great. Man, we create horsepower beyond belief. Watch any of the quarter mile tracks and you will see two-wheel drive horsepower is impressive. Now let's relate it to life. Four-wheel drive is much, much more impressive. You want to know why? Here's why. Because you're already screwed when you get to the point of having to put in four-wheel drive and you really don't realize it. I have struggled. This is a 100% honest declaration of what's going on in my life. Bariatric surgery is tough, no doubt about it. And I'll also tell you it's one of the simplest things I've ever done in my life. So here we are, right? I'm telling you it's tough, and I'm telling you it's simple. You want to know why? Because I know who I am. I have soul searched over and over again, and I come up with the same thing. I love people. I just don't like talking to people. I am not necessarily a people person. I love my wife. I love people. When somebody has something going on in their life that affects them, I feel it. I am one of the biggest hearted people you ever meet. I am here for all of you. But with that being said, it's not all, gosh, how do I say it? It's not all shits and giggles, right? I don't like to cuss, um, but that's the best way to put it, right? It's not all fun. We got to put the work in to get where we want. So guess what? I'm going to continue to put the work in. I'm going to continue to reach my goals. Yeah, right now I've hit a plateau on weight loss. And, there's different things, chemicals in my body are changing. I'm acting different. I'm responding different. But guess what? I'm just going to click in four-wheel drive and Yeah, we'll let the mud do the work. We'll let some of that redneck power do the work. I don't know how else to put it. I mean, that's about as simple as it gets. But I'll tell you, there ain't nothing worthwhile having that you ain't got to work for. There ain't none of this going to come to you unless you work for it. It's not going to be easy. It's not always going to be happy. But guess what? You keep pushing, you keep working, and you're going to get there. Right now, I am struggling making this little documentary, and it's because I wanted everything to be shits and giggles. I wanted everything to be nice and simple. Hey, this is the simplest thing I've ever done. Well, guess what? It was up to this point. Fortunate for me, I have a wife that understands. She is 100% analytical, and she helps bring me back down to earth. It's super easy to lose where we're at. It is super easy to lose focus at this point. Man, I'm here to tell you. Put in four-wheel drive, let your engine, let your tires, well, given you have some mud tires, but yeah, let them do the work. You adjust air pressure and follow suit. If you're redneck, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you're not, guess what? It just means adapt. Adapt to what's happening in your life right now. Everything that is happening in your life has a meaning. Whether it's building strength, whether it's tying into what we'll call weakness. You have a choice right now to stay in two-wheel drive and get stuck, or switch to four-wheel drive and get out. And if all else fails, guess what? There's a tow company that's going to come get you. There's always help available. Reach out. Let's get to the other side of the mud bog together, right? It doesn't have to be tough. It doesn't have to be on your own. Let's do it together. Yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait to hear from you guys. Thanks for joining bIGGN'S Adventures. And yeah, check out our next one. If you have any questions or comments or just need a uplifting beat in your life, let me know. You can contact me. It's in the notes. Right? You can comment and I will reply 100%. Thank you all. Stay safe. And for all you rednecks, stay muddy.